The god of Sumar was the sky god. And the sky god's name was Anu. Any people that came from the other place, and I think we know where that was, who arrived here, whenever their name was written, it would be preceded by that. Meaning, this one is from there. Does not belong to the earth. He belongs to the sky. This was called, now this is exactly what this was called. This was called the planet symbol of Anu. The planet symbol of Anu. Anu had a palace with 2 trees. And there was one tree, and the tree on the left was the tree of truth, and the tree on the right was the tree of life. And he visited the earth with his wife. Joan, I think you'll recognize her. Her name, and she represented the earth, was Ki. For those of you who studied when I did the Buddhist teachings, if you remember, the unseen part of the earth is called Ku. In other words, what you think is in Ku. In other words, the fella, there was no bomb. The bomb was in Ku. When he made the bomb, it came out of Ku and went into Ki. It became part of the physical. So he then, Anu, came to earth with Ki, with his wife. And they would go back and forth. He had a granddaughter whose name was Inanna. Inanna was his granddaughter. Okay? Inanna married a guy named Dumuzi. Okay? And part of the myth that developed out of this would have Dumuzi dying every year, and then Inanna would have to go down into the underworld and bring him back up. When the culture moved from Sumeria to the west, to the Semitic areas that we're part of, their names were changed. Dumuzi became Tammuz, Inanna became Easter. Easter. It's the same Easter that is connected with your Jesus. And it's the same Jesus who gave you the star sign of Anu. Okay? Which means that it's all deeply, vibrantly interrelated as the same thing. Anu, Easter, Jesus, it's all the same thing. And it's all trying to be here as part of the brotherhood of the snake so that you are set free from the control of these lunatics out here who are looking to blow each other, the kingdom come. So as we approach now the point of what's going to happen outside, be prepared, understand it. When you hear about it, go right into your meditation. Always go into your meditation. I'm not telling you have to go in for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. You go in for 15 seconds. Take a deep breath or hum to yourself and just go, and it'll drive all the thoughts out. Close your eyes, get into a dark place so the pineal opens, and just allow yourself to flow. Because you cannot have anything to do with this mob out here. And I don't mean that in disrespect. I'm telling you, you cannot have anything to do with it. Your children should have nothing to do with it. Your children have to be constantly guided by you that all of this is love and peace and harmony, which comes from above, and all of the violence comes from out here. And the reason that people are blowing this country up is because prior to this, we blew their country up. And don't think you didn't. There's things, religious wars called the Crusades, where your side, your heroes went in with knives drawn for one purpose only, and that was to slit the throat of every Muslim that was alive. That's what they went there for. You've got to rise and be part of the universe and be part of the Azozio sign and be part of these things that separate you and lift you way up and above and beyond. And you should share this with whoever's at home. You should really share this, and you should share this with the children. And you should alert everybody to be watching as to what is about to come down. And then when it starts to come and when you see different things, and no matter what you think, well, I wonder if this is, don't wonder about anything. Get into the room, shut the lights off with the family, sit for 20 or 30 seconds, and just go inside of yourself.